All right, guys. So welcome back to the Imaxit YouTube channel. I'm your host, JD. If you're new, please do smash that like on the share and definitely subscribe. If you're a member of the channel, massive respect to you lot. And how to become a member, please do look for the join button if it's available to you, and YouTube will help you along the way. All right, as you saw by the title, Omari Hutchinson on the goal sheet. We're going to discuss Reggae Boyz abroad. We have to talk about some Concacaf Caribbean Cup as well, and what happened if they actually won something from that point, because we touched on it yesterday. Yeah. And then we have some results for you guys for the Schoolboy football, which is the Mannings Cup and Dacosta Cup. All right. And then we'll have our natural conversations along the line. All right. So thanks yet again. A lot of you guys getting up early every single day to chop it up with me for the Reggae Boyz abroad series and the early content. Thanks very much for that. All right, so we saw Sherman Scott said Hutchinson scored the only goal for his club. Yes, well, we're going to deal with that. All right, so let me start with the Cavalier side. Let me make sure we give them some big respect as well, because obviously they're a Jamaican team, and definitely their master, which is Mr. Spade, always inside the news. So for him to get a good result, we have to give him the credit right there. So they run out a 3-0 victors against Moca. All right, we're going to pull it up on the screen so you can get to see it. All right, yes, because we talked about something yesterday, as in, oh, we can improve the JPL, so all of the Aubrey and those kids coming from Trinidad to come here to every single club, not just the one club. All right, not just the one club, because that person has so much money and stuff. So we can get that going. And person said exposure, winning things, literally flat out get more money, which by winning things we're region wide, you get more money. Selling players, you get more money. So just broaden your brand and you will get a better look for the JPL in general. And I do believe that the Caribbean Cup is a head start. All right, because if they go on to win the Caribbean Cup and go into the Champions League, Concacaf Champions League, that would be a big one for people to look at the talent that you have in Jamaica. I thought that was a brilliant way to look at it as well. All right. So, anyways, this is the result. 3 points for Cavalier right here, and this is the lineup that Cavalier started with. Vino, Bartlett in goal. You have Christopher Ainsworth, and some of these guys might not be in these positions. All right, yes. So sometimes they can mix it up, because obviously it's not the biggest league, so they don't pay so much keen attention to it. All right, Gadale, Irvin, Kyle Ming, Giovanni Leng, Cadet, which I thought he was good in the game. And for persons that want to watch the game, it's actually on the Concacaf YouTube channel. If it requires a VPN, just change it to a European location and you might get it. All right. Murray, Dwayne Allen, Calvin, Shaniel Thomas. As you saw, he scored an hat-trick in this one. Nicholas Hamilton. Yes. Shaniel Thomas got a hat-trick in this one, and he could have even gotten, I would say, 4 goals, because he had a next opportunity in which he could have done better with it. All right, so big up to that kid. Yes, the game itself, based on what I saw from the game, it was a good energy. They were playing at a good pace, yeah. And I thought that was one of the points that gave them the advantage. It's on Jamaican style, and also the energy that they were playing at was good. It was kind of scruffy from time to time in the middle of the park. Thought that they bounced a little bit more, but they went over the top. Good amount of long plays, I would say, over the top. And then once it dropped in certain patches, they tried to crowd fund that patches to create some mistakes. All right, i.e., I thought that's where the second goal came from. the second goal came from, put it over the top, then they crowdfund it, then you had one-on-one isolation, not isolation because the crowdfunding was a lot of them inside. All right, so they tried to crowd the box, and the first person that got on the ball held it up good enough for Chanel Thomas to come in and slot it home to make it this 1-0, and then no, the 2-0, and then the penalty that was won by Chanel Thomas, taken by Chanel Thomas to make it 3-0. And he should be the leader of the actual tournament so far. So good start for Cavalier. Good start for Cavalier. This should put them on 7 points. All right. Yes, because they drew 1 game and they won 1 before. So this is 2 wins and a draw out of 3 games. So massive respect to Mr. Spade. Forgetting the result, and I saw him on the sideline showing off and stuff, so that is good. All right, he's in his elements. All right. Omar Fowling, big up yourself, thanks for being here. Dark Beskar, massive respect. All right, Omar Fowling said good talk. Yes, JD, big up Cavaliers. Yes, man. So we show them that once you're doing something, we're gonna always concentrate on what you're doing good. Triple E, big up yourself. Then we have Juras in the house, massive respect. Thought Hamilton played well too. Hamilton was at Harborview, had a stint over a season and is now back. Okay. Massive respect, Travis and Jura said like and share. We will share to the other platforms as soon as we get into it. All right. So Cavaliers put themselves in a good position. Let me try and see if I can get the group. This is the group right here. You have Defense Force, still played 2 games. So Cavalier might not be at the top after. All right, because Cavalier conceded 2 goals. The Defense Force conceded only a goal right there, but they scored 2. So in order for them to go over Cavalier at this point, they have to win their game 4-0 at least to pass Cavalier. All right, but Cavalier put themselves in a good position. Then you have Moca. After 2 games played, they're on 2 points. All right. Yes. So 2 points. Yeah, they have to play 3 games. I think Moca played 3 games. Then they can't be on 2 points with 1 draw. No. All right, we need to revisit that Moca thing because I think the Moca is an error. I think they should be, because they have 1 registered win here and the loss. So I think they should be on 3 points, not 2. 3 points. All right, we're going to check that to make sure. But we know that Defense Force was actually on 4 points because they were joined 4 points there. All right, yes. And the rest of the games come in tonight. Let me make sure to put it on this one because we do have the information here. So let me just stick with what we have right here. All right. So this is the actual website. So all of the standings will be on it, correct? All right. So let me just go for the standings right here. Sorry about that. All right, so Cavaliers 4 points. Moca, yeah, it is 3 points, and they are on -2 goal difference. All right, so it's actually 2 games they played. Yes, so it's still tough. All right, because every team has to play 4 games because you have 5 teams in this group. All right, 5 teams in this group. So at this point, Cavaliers played 3 games, put themselves on 7 points. So Defense Force, they have to make, hopefully Defense Force don't get 2 more wins, you know? Yes, and hopefully Cavalier don't falter at the end. All right, they need to go out strong and win the next game. All right, so that's how Cavalier things set at this point to go through. And remember, as what we said, in this competition, it's 3 teams, I think, goes through to the Champions League. First place goes straight to the next round, which is a round of 16. And the next 2 teams, which is second and third, would have started at the group stage. So that's how they work it out. All right? Yes. Yes, top 2 comes out of each group, and then they go straight to the semifinals. But it's 3 teams go on to the next competition. All right, so pretty much they are trying to eliminate 1 team after 4 teams left both groups. All right, yes, so that's how it works. So in total 4 teams leaves the 2 groups. Then they are trying to eliminate 1 to let the others go through. The winner of the bunch goes straight to the round of 16 of the Champions League, and then the next 2 has to start from the group stage, which is much more harder. All right, so you would want to win the competition rather than actually go into the group stage because you might not even reach the round of 16. All right, yes. All right, all right. So, guys, smash the like button as you come in. Let me share up the video now because we are in a little time and running, all right? And today we are in house because I heard Guy Miller ask if I live in my car. Well, today I'm in my house, all right, Guy Miller? So I want to see what you're going to say now. If you have listened to anything in the video or not, anything to say on the video, Guy Miller. Yes, because you have some weird commenters, people, all right? Yes. So how far you think Cavaliers can go in this competition, guys? You look at the next group. Let me know if you looked at the next group to tell me how far you think Cavaliers can actually go in this one. You think they can go all the way? Because let me give you the next teams in the next group. All right, so you have Harborview, Robin Hood, Pantaja, Sibau, and you have Dumble Holding. So you have two other Jamaican teams in the actual competition, guys. Two other Jamaican teams in the actual in the competition, but on the next side. All right, let me know if you think that both of them coming out. Dumble Holding only on a point after 2 games played. Sibau the same. Pantaje on 2 points after 2 draws. Robin Hood after qualifying through the previous competition. All right. Yes, they are on 3 points after 1 game. And then you have Harborview on joint top on 3 points after 1 game. All right. How you see going? You think that one of the next Jamaican teams will make it to the next round? Let me know. Because this is set up poise, guys. This is still set up poise for anybody to make it through. All right. Yes, it's still set up poise for anyone to make it through. All right. At least I would say Harborview and Robin Hood being the favorites to advance, being that they have only played 1 game. All right. Yes. So let me know, guys. Let me know. All right. Let me copy this, share this. 1 second, guys. Let me share this. All right. Jura said, the man, them say, you turn old, Tracy. How is that possible? I don't know. It's not mine. It's not me. Okay. I think you're talking to me. Think Cavaliers have a good chance of winning the entire competition. All right. I'm going to look at the Group B before I do come up with that, because I think Robin Hood from Suriname, as I told people, don't play with that team. They're going to get a chance now to see another Jamaican team. And if they do see off that team, I want to say that I'm going to put them up there because I know that they pass the ball, maybe the best out of everyone. But I want to see what levels they are on at this point. All right, Sibau started off poor, but maybe they can jump two spots. But let's see first. Not going to jump to say that they are going to jump automatically 2 spots. All right, so let me give you the games coming up, guys. The games coming up, all matches coming up, guys. All right, all matches. After this, all right, you have Port of Spain, Golden Lion. All right, and this is on Thursday, September 21. All right, but check it on your system because sometimes, remember, I'm in Europe, so the 6 hours might apply to it and it will change the time. So I think it might be Wednesday, September 20th for you guys. All right. Yes, it might just be Wednesday, September 20th and not the 21st because I'm on a different time zone. All right. Yes. So take it with a grain of salt. And I think that is the situation because it says 12:06 a.m. I don't think games played that late in Jamaica. So I want to think that it's going to be 5:06 p.m. Jamaica time. So it should be the Wednesday, guys. So it should be the Wednesday, which is today. It should be today. So go out and support them. And they said, Aisley Crawford Stadium, all right, and Estadio Olímpico Felix Sanchez, Harborview. So that is not in Jamaica, all right? That is not in Jamaica. I think that is in Damrep. They're going to be playing that team, all right? Yes, so go out and support them if you're in that location. Yeah, but it's going to be a tough one for Harborview. But let's see if Harborview can pick up the 3 points. And you know what's good from that point. All right, Name Smith. All right. Mr. United in the building, massive respect. Tennessee, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. Travis says, Dumbledore and Overview are good teams too. I do believe so. I do believe so. PSA game of the season, December 18. Okay. Nice. All right, that's good. I don't know too much about the other teams than the Jamaican ones. No. You have other teams, man. The Robin Hood, we cover Robin Hood a lot because it's from Suriname. Yeah, and we covered other competitions, so it's easy for us to know about them, man. They are on the channel. JD, no matter how much arrow Robin Hood shot, them not winning. Yeah, because that would be bad for them to come through the shield, won the shield, and then come into the cup and won the cup as well. That would show some signs of weakness, you know. Yes, so I hope Robin Hood don't win it, because if Robin Hood wins it, it's going to look bad on the other teams that automatically qualified to reach here. All right, so let me watch Robin Hood. Robin Hood will be taking on Dumble Holden next, and this is at Sabina Park, and this should be on Thursday. This should be on Thursday, your time. So Sabina Park next, Dumble Holden. So good Lord, Dumble Holden, make sure you don't let Robin Hood defeat you. All right, yes, because Tennessee will be complaining. All right, yes, Tennessee will be complaining. All right, so guys, that's it for the Caribbean Cup that could lead into the Champions League. So we need to pay keen attention to these teams so we know how they can really fare off in the big leagues. All right. One love, massive respect. Thanks for being here, guys. Smash the like button as they come in. That's the only thing that gives us the visibility. So if people want other persons to come here, you have to hit the like button so YouTube can wake up the others. Thanks for the continuous support, guys. Make sure you keep smashing the subscription button and get us to 8,300. Road to 10,000 on this channel. We need 18 more 100 subscribers. Then we have our brother Jason Ferran still saying that I am a Asian, but yet still he's the one. He's going to sell some metrics to say that I'm still not Jamaican. And I was trying to look some Jamaican citizenship. All right, big up yourself, Travis Pessoa, and everyone that came in. Name Smith said, JD Ricardo, Nationwide, say you flop. Who named Nationwide? I don't know who is Nationwide. I don't know. And me flop? What you mean? What you mean by my flop? I don't understand. Educate me on what you're saying. All right? Yes, and I will open the stream in the Discord. So if you want to come and explain to me what you're talking about, I could look at it. All right? Yes, but I have no clue what you're talking about. All right? Marcella, bless up yourself. Thanks for being here. Massive respect. And Chevon Peart in the morning. Big up yourself. Thanks everyone that turns up early to make this show not flopping. All right? Because we see we getting the numbers. So thanks very much yet again. All right, so let me move on to our boys them overseas. All right, let me move on to our boys them overseas. We had a lot of players played in the championship and also a little tap below, because we had our big goalkeeper Connor Boyce Clark played below as well. So we wanted to talk about it. So anyways, the first one on the start of the show, it's Omari Hutchinson. I know you have always heard stories. You had the prophecy trying to prophesize. I don't know what he wants to do, but this kid has not gotten the respect that I truly thought that he deserved. You know, yes, because people always try to sell a narrative to say who wants to play for Jamaica, who does not, who is barricading them, and all sorts of stories. But anyways, this kid was at Chelsea doing a very good job progressing through the ranks, making that the main team, did his thing, and he was coming from Arsenal as well. But it always seems like he believes in himself, and he wants to push himself to a different level. All right. When he went to Chelsea, clearly he got the opportunity, but he never lived up to that hype. At that point, none of the other players them in the Chelsea team lived up to that hype. All right. None of them at all. All right. Yes, none of them at all. So I thought that he went to Chelsea at the wrong time. But anyways, Pochettino came in and it looks like Pochettino never gave him that word that he wanted, and then they wrote an article saying that he's not going to come on the preseason tour because he believes that he wants to go elsewhere. I had that article on this channel, so you can go there and check it for yourself. All right, so he went on to Ipswich, and we were tracking him to see what he has to offer, and he keeps on putting in good performances on the attacking end, and never looked so sharp on the defensive side. So we are watching him, and he continuously progressed, to be honest, improved, because obviously the championship is not the same style of football as the Chelsea main team, not giving him an excuse. All right, so it takes time to fit in. All right, even John Russell, I heard, talked about that. So anyways, they took on Southampton, one of the relegated Premier League team. All right, yes, and he was a good player in this one. As you can look at the team that he was facing, so you can decide if it's a quality enough team that he should show respect. Kyle Walker-Peters, one of the players that Jamaica desperately drool over. All right, yes. Adam Armstrong, a next good player. Aribo, a next good player. Ryan Fraser, next good player. Che Adams, a next good player. And Samuel Edozie, a next good player. All right, so we can't say it's a weaker team he's playing against. It was a good team. All right, and he was one of the best players on the park on the day. Let me bring up his stats right here just to show you what he did. 80 minutes played, and as you saw his heat map, he was doing what we expected from him. You know, he was doing what we expected from him. He's much more well-rounded, you know. Still need to sharpen on the defensive end. Should not make people pass him so easily. You get me? Yeah, so but he's learning and he's just improving. Omari Hutchinson. And I truly believe that this kid is a special kid. And he will go further and further. All right, 80 minutes played, a goal scored, which is the only goal of the game. So he gave this team 3 points. All right, touches 56 on the day. He completed 19 of 29 passes, 66%. 3 key passes on top of the goal on the day, which is decent. His crosses, he attempted 8, which I like about him. He's an all-action player. 2 of those completed long balls, attempted 4, completed 1. Not the best stats there. Big chances created 1, shots on target 1, and shot block 1. And his dribbles was definitely good on the day. 5, more than 5, you know. I don't know why they're counting 5 here. But he completed more than 5. And he had a little bit more than 5. I thought there were 7 dribbles he attempted. Yes, but for some reason, some of them, I don't know what's the metric for it to be considered as a dribble. All right. But anyways, they said they reported 5 and he completed 4 out of that. That is very, very good. And his ground duels, he went into 18 ground duels and he won 8 out of that. Not 50%, but a little bit under it, all right? Yes, but that is still good for him to have 8 out of the 18, all right? Yes, last possession 18 times. That is not good as to the amount of touches that you had. But persons in our chats always said, okay, he's an attacking player. He has to try things, yes. But some of the losses yesterday, you can see that it's because he needs to learn. And that's why I've always said young kids need to go out and keep on learning, all right? Yes. Fouls committed 5 fouls, a little bit too high for him there. Was fouled twice. That is good. And the block shots that he has on the defensive side, 1, 2 tackles committed and dribble pass, which I complained about 4 times. So I think he needs to solidify himself on the defensive end. That's the only thing for this kid. And more game time. And he's going to be a seriously talented kid, guys. All right. Yes. So big ups to Omari Hutchinson. Got off on the goal scoring side in the championship. Showcase that if you give him time, he's going to deliver. And that's why I said he should be number 1 when it comes on to the kids under 21 because of his level of talent. But definitely others are performing like Lembekisa better than him because they are playing more consistent than him. But if he keeps on scoring and keeps on putting in good solid performances on both sides of the pitch, I think he's going to be up there, that we have to put some respect on his name. All right, Omari Hutchinson, big ups to you. All right, yeah man, yeah man. So that was Omari Hutchinson. Then we have to go to our boy again because it looks like the Jamaicans then pulling out good performances. All right. So you knew that Sheffield Wednesday had an injury, and after that they brought in Dishon Bernard. Right after that, now because of the magnitude of the injury, we expected Dishon Bernard to get more game time. So because he just made the transfer, and obviously teams don't just pick you and throw it buy you instant, like settled teams don't just buy you and throw you straight into the deep end. All right, but now he has no choice. He has to go in. All right, and he came in and he was definitely better. He keeps on getting better. All right. So Fana Minot, you shouldn't talk too early. All right. Yes. So 90 minutes played for Dishon Bernard, and Fana Minot, you might just cry. All right. Yes. 90 minutes played, 1 assist in the game, which was very much vital because that earned them a point and should have earned them the entire 3 points. All right. 4 clearances in the game, 2 tackles, and 1 dribble pass. All right. Ground was 3 of 5. Herald was 2 of 4. And 4 times possession lost out of 62. That is good. And that is very, very good. Keep it like that. So you're going to go into the realm of the Eton Pinnocks. Fouls committed 1 and was fouled once. Touches on the day is 62 and his passing accuracy 93%, which is 42 of 45. Brilliant. Key pass, the one that we talked about, attempted 1 long ball that was not good, and the big chances created was the same one. All right, so another brilliant day for another Jamaican player, which is Dishon Bernard. All right, let me know your thoughts. If you think that he's winning over on you, to say that he might just become the rapid second choice beside Ethan Pinnock due to the fact that he's playing at a higher level and putting in good performances. Remember, this is just a 1 out of a lot to come, so we are not saying he has reached that level as yet, because we know that Fana Minot watching from somewhere, crying, thumping the ceiling. All right, yes. So let me know if you see him as one to progress to that level, to take the second spot behind Ethan Pinnock. Let me know. Travis, let me know what say you. And if you have others in that number, let me know. Let me know if others can take that spot beside Ethan Pinnock, or you think it's solid with Damian Lowe there already. Let me know, guys. Because remember, we're not comparing players, but we're just trying to give as much information as possible and ask the obvious questions, because the coach will be forced into those positions if this kid keep on progressing and if others keep on progressing as well. So let me know, guys, in the comment section, what say you on that. All right, so Dishon Bernard, another good performance. All right, let me know if you're rewatching. All right, know yourself, big up yourself, thanks for being here. All right, Stefan Wright in the building, big up yourself, thanks for being here. Travis said KWP can stay and wait on England. All right, but we're just talking about him being in the game, and you have Hutchinson being one of the best players on the park. Does that not says something? And I've named out a lot of players that are very good players, and Hutchinson outperformed them on the day. So it showcased that maybe we were wrongfully looking at Hutchinson and give him his credit. And it shows at the same time the championship is a high level of football, because the players that we're calling out are players that we desperately wanted to come and represent Jamaica. So we can't switch our bias when it benefits us in certain places, because we might not like Hutchinson to that level, or with true ease young as others, and you want to pick others, you want to make excuses. I'm just trying to show you the facts. All right, yes. So we have to pull up the facts and stick by the facts. What the guy did is brilliant, and it showcased that the kid is actually seriously talented. All right, yeah, man. So let me keep on watching Hutchinson, and we have to touch on this Dishon Bernard, because that's a position that we might have out there to question. All right, not saying full question, but yeah, Chris Smith says, JD, Latibodier and Bernard doing well. One of them should play beside Pinnock. All right, Travis said, JD, Lati should play alongside Pinnock. Okay, so everybody's saying Lati should play alongside Pinnock. But all right, we're just hold on, people. Then we hear Jura said true. All right, no problem. So Juras agree with that one. All right, Kevin Fierce said, good morning. How are you doing? I think he's getting there. His ball game improved significantly. Yeah, but he just made a team. So his ball game has to improve when he gets a team. Omar Fowling says, I hope he does kick on from here because I think he has the ability to play next to Rupert. Yes, but I explained to you that he has to kick on from here because the next person is injured. So he's going to get the game. You understand me? So it's either either. Either is going to be a bust or not. That's why you have to listen to what I've said, you know? Tennessee said, I think Bernard on low, similar. I preferred Lati. Okay, so you think Bernard and Lowe is similar. I give him a little time. I think it's because he was not playing game. That's why he seems a certain way. He reads the game very good. And once you're off, knowing football, once you're off, you tend to go in rush. But once he's up to the pace, maybe you look at him different. So let me check it on him in a month's time to grade what type of football he's playing. Because these games, you never seems rushing those games. All right? So is it that he's playing with different persons? Let me know. All right, then we have Richie Royal in the house. Big up yourself, massive respect. All right, Fabian Full says, Bell, Pinnock, Bernard, Lati. That's my back four. All right. And then Jura said, Lati, a centre-back, is like having Low there. Okay, so Juras, you're the only one saying that Lati is like having Low at the centre-back. Everyone else saying a Lati they would have put there instead of Bernard. So let me know. All right, Jaheim, big up yourself. Bernard better than Low by far. We would say that in terms of his ceiling, because remember he was at Manchester United and Chelsea, and he was a highly rated player. But injuries did him in. Yeah, that is true. So now he has to get game time for we to truly know where his levels at this point, because injuries kind of bring you down, people. So the more injuries you get, you can't be the same level of player that your potential says you're going to be, It's very few players actually got injured and then surpassed their potential. All right? Yes. Real Baller said, good morning, JD. Travis Lati, height. Okay, height is your concern. Okay. Then you have Chris Smith said, JD, people think this is Bernard's first time in the championship. He played for no. I think people know. Gary Powell, big up yourself. Oh, you're doing, man. Massive respect. Yes, man. This is the second player we've gone through. All right. So we like all the chat going on. A lot of people in the house. Some early massive respect. Going to open the actual discard so people can come in and give their take. I will do it from now so people can come in and give their take. All right. It's easier. And I will drop the link so people can join the Discord if you are not already in the Discord, all right? Yes, and any information you get, share it in the Discord as well so we can keep helping each other, all right? Yeah. Let me try and get the Discord information for you. All right, so the Discord should open, and then I can open the call. And the call for the Discord that I'm going to be in, it's a post-match. So you just click the post match and come straight in, and it should be okay. All right. I'm going to drop the link, but if you don't have the link or the link missing after a certain point, all you need to do is just go in the description. You're going to see the Discord link right there. Bernard passes out way better. I'm just worried about his recovery skills. But I think Bernard recovery skills, if you go back to before, and that's why I said the injury had a lot to do with him. Had a lot to do. Everything his recovery had a lot to do with his injury. So I'm saying give him a little time so he can stretch a little bit better and see how it works after 2 months before I do judge him on the recovery. Because he's fast, He was fast, and he's still fast. But maybe that quick movement, he might don't want to pressure himself in that movement. So, because remember, when you have an injury in your brain, you're still injured in your brain, You don't want to push it certain way. You get me? Yes. So, give him around 2 months before we beat him. JD, don't get me wrong. I think Bernard is a good player, but I think I just think based on what I have seen, I think Lati is much better player at this time. To a certain extent, you could say that, but I could still say, based off the injury that he was coming off, and how fast he creeps up back on Lati Bodier, it might just be that he's a better centre back than Lati Bodier, based on how fast he catch him back after such a bad injury, you know? So give him a little time. Give him a little time. And that is Dishon Bernard. All right. We had Jamal Lowe. Jamal Lowe touched the field as well. And he constantly get in game. All right. So we can't say that he's not playing. So he's at Swansea. Play QPR. QPR. They drew that 1-1-1. He started. As you will see here, he started. And keep on starting. All right. He played 73 minutes. Had 27 touches. 13 of 15, 87% on the passing, 2 crosses attempted, completed 1 of 1 long ball right there, shots on target 1, dribbles attempted 2, failed both of them, ground duels 6, failed all 6, aerial duel won 1 out of 5, and he lost possession 9 times and committed 1 foul and was dribbled past twice. So you could see why he got substituted. Maybe he was not helping the cause of his team in certain patches. I need to go back and watch this game to tell you exactly how he's playing. Other games, he looked solid, to be honest, but they are trying to use him as a utility player. So I think it might not work for him, you know? But he's getting more game time, so it's just better. Getting more game time, it's better. All right, so that's Jamal Lowe. He has not been called for the national team a few times now. So let's see if he can put in a string of performances to help his cause right there. But he has done well for Jamaica. All right. Chevron Peart said his decision making still needs work. So I think Lati is better option right now. I agreed to you, but I gave you a different side to it as well, Chevron. If you look at that, how fast he reached back here since the injury. You understand me? It maybe show you how good he is overall. You know? Yeah.
Yeah, JD, you hear me?
Yes, yeah, I'm hearing you. Let me know if you guys are hearing Chevron, because it look like Chevron joined the Discord. All right, yeah, man. Good morning, I should say, Chevron, because it's already 2:16 my time. Good morning, sir, yeah, Chevron. How are you doing?
Yeah, morning to the fans. I'm here in Jamaica on the western side, and evening to you, JD. Afternoon, I should say. Yeah, it's a good point you're making. It's something that I always considered, to be honest, with Lati. The way he plays, he reminds me of a centre back. His confidence whenever he's going into tackles, you can see it in the middle of the park. He doesn't pulls out a 50-50s with for a ball. You can see that. But not about the rush. You realize that all of his 50-50s that he's gone into, it doesn't lead to fouls or anything.
It led to fouls a few times, but I would say he's better than I would agree that he's better than both Lowe and my boy at this point.
Yeah, so I think and the way he reads the games, the way that is strength at yeah, may I hear echo, JD?
No, it's not echoing. The problem is I was testing if you're coming through, so it's my fault. Sorry about that. Go ahead.
Oh yeah. The what me that say pertaining to him now, what I've realized is he has a way of winning back position for us in the middle of the park. Because I saw it even in most teams attack us down our wings, but most of the times when the teams try to attack us through our middle, he always finds a way for either put in a foot or for disrupt. Even if he doesn't win the ball, he finds a way for either disrupt the play or slow it down. So I think that's why the coach keep putting him in defensive midfield. Because remember, we always say we're kind of lacking in that area. So I think the fact that he may have found somebody to that aspect where he believes can slow down the play. So I think that's the reason why he probably still plays him in defensive mid instead of centre back. Because he's probably saying that, hey, we have Damian who's a good enough defender, and then Ethan Pinnock. So maybe he's looking at it and just trying to find ways to solidify the wing back position. Because you see, he brought back Gregley this time around. So he's trying to find ways to plug up the wings. So I think that's that. So for me, I think I would want to see Lati play centre back, but if the coach himself believed that he would be a better fit right now based off the players that he had for the last window at defensive mid, I can't complain with it either because I think he's doing a tremendous job there.
Yeah, if you break it down to what you had in camp, I would
Yeah, in
agree.
camp.
In camp, I
Yeah.
would agree. But if you bring it down, you push it to the wider scale, I would say that I think you have others that we could call on. But you're right. Based on if we are going in a game of this magnitude, the new people in certain vital position he might just not trust that. So you will keep on putting Latibody there and try to bring someone in for that role that is seasoned for that role, and then try to take him. It's time to seep him in, because what I've learned about him right there with the Javian Brown was not on the card. Then he brought in because of the injury from Lambekisa or whatever situation for Lambekisa. He brought in Javian Brown, and he started Javian Brown and said that he's going for familiarity more than anything else. You get me? Even if he believes that Gray is better, he's gonna still bring him in and then take his time to bring him in. That's what I'm pretty much saying.
I think the reason why Gray hadn't started, I think it's mainly because of a knock. Even when he came in, I don't think he was 100% fit, to be honest.
Yeah, but Chevron, that's the problem, you know. You see that knock argument for Gray? The coach never said it. The coach said the reason why he never start him and him not play him in both games, him answer to it, 2 times.
Yeah, because I remember said Gray never changed for the second game,
Yeah, but the problem is that if the coach not tell us injury why him start him, and him literally said the reason why him not play him, it's because of the familiarity what Javian Brown brings. But let me not move because I never wanted to go on that. Remember, Lowe said Javian Brown and him carry a knock. That's what Lowe said, So,
all right.
So I won't carry the worst knock then. I won't carry the worst knock.
The reason why I said it mainly for Gray. One, the second game, he was in the stands. He never changed. And you could see that he was walking with a limp.
Okay.
The first game, even when he was warming up, you could see that he was a bit, when everybody there go hard with the warm-up, he wasn't trying to push himself to the extreme. So I think there was something there, and then for the second game, I think
Travis, hear me, before you go, Siobhan, 3 different story I heard for Gray, The final story, I will only say it to you. I won't say it public because I heard it from directly inside, But because I don't get any secondary information on it, I won't say it now. You get me? But it has nothing to do with injury. So 3 separate story I heard, But the next one, next one is weird.
Well,
the next one is weird.
The last game for sure.
You saw him look injured,
he was limping. When he was going on to the field, when everybody there go up on the bench, and him there go up on the bench for meet all the player them, for like clap them and thing, he was limping and then he went back in the stands.
Oh, but I think that is fair because no man, we're not trying to start anything if he's injured or not, I'm just saying I've heard 3 different stories, and the third one does not the third one does not seem like it's a weird situation. So I hope that's not the case, because if that's the case for the third one, it might seem a little bit problematic for Jamaica, So I that's why I'm not trying to even put it out there. You get me? But it had nothing to do with injury. And here Travis saying that Gray didn't play, not on-field reasons, JD. It was something different. Yeah, but if that's what you're thinking, what I am saying, obviously maybe some information reach you as well too. Yeah, but I will leave it alone for now. I will leave it alone. Because that means we have a lot of knock players. We had 3 knock players in 4 positions. And 3 knock players in 4 positions. That is mad. Boy, we need to work on that. That's why I wanted to believe in the final story over the knock. You understand me? Because
that's true.
If I didn't knock, why we have so much injured players in the team? You understand me?
That's true. But as I still JD, as I said, I don't know. To me, it looked like he was limping. So I don't want nobody to say, me say him did injure. To me, he looked like he was limping. So that would be, that's the reason why him don't change.
Yes. But I think the change, you realize you're saying don't change. So let me
never
leave it right there. So now I tend to believe because I heard that before, right after the final game, I heard it before even go back on the next field. I heard what I heard. So I never expect. I was curious because obviously when people tell me things, me not jump to believe. But when I don't see him start now, I said, okay, wow, okay, all right, damn. So, we never check those things and do certain. So, let me not go into it because people will start to. You know them fast, you know them fast. So, let me leave it alone.
But I am hoping it's nothing. I'm hoping it's nothing.
Let me stop speculating and move on. If he's injured, he's injured because I don't want it to be the last one. Let me move on from that. All right? Yeah, so anyways, we have, because I want to touch the Mannings Cup as well, and you obviously on the ground. I would love for you to give me an insight on that. But anyways, we have two more players that played. Casey Palmer, as you could see on the damn field, Casey Palmer.
Yeah.
He plays on his attacking midfielder role. He plays, obviously it was not good for them because they lost the game 3-2, but he plays his attacking midfielder role. And I just believe that we are not using this guy where he should be playing. He's not normal. You hear people say creativity. People, I'm begging you, just go and watch the guy play in the championship. Don't tell me that the championship team are better baller than our team. Because that is not true. You understand me? You just play him where he's supposed to play and him do what you want him to do. Stop trying to go for the next man them. Maki did a one turn from 1925 in a custom game.
You know, that the name we just mentioned a while ago, remember less than a year ago persons were saying that players in a particular league, even though they're playing well, they probably don't fit the bill. So kind of surprising that because a player now, he might come off of the bench, he might score one or two goals now. Now he's fit enough. When the team is even better now than it was at that time. But we must get players from a particular league. It's kind of funny still, but I mean, everybody have their opinion. I don't believe that particular player has shown enough because persons say, me not watch the game them. But me literally download a VPN from my phone just for watch film game them.
Okay, go ahead, because people start fighting, You see, once me call up Maggie Jesus Christ, Maggie them start, so you saying we need to give up on Ravel then? I'm Maggie, we talk about,
honestly,
wicked,
I'm not seeing it. I mean, I'm trying to use that example here. If Maggie come back into the JPL, it may probably look marvelous, and probably look spectacular. But does that mean him is world class? Or is it that the competition we might play against isn't that awesome?
No,
because for Lambert was an awesome player in the USL, right? He was a big name in the USL. He's in the MLS now. I don't think he has actually touched the field as yet. So it does show.
I thought he gets some minutes. I think he gets some minutes, but
minutes.
Come on to fill a gap later on in the game. Yeah, that's what took place. Yeah.
I don't.
But no, Shaban, stop right there. The other day, man, JT the show, and that's what I said. The levels, you have to look at the spacing and the levels because reaction timing is very much important. That's why you have again groups for different reasons. I mean, people saying in the comment section, "Be a mad this me at all." Okay, all right. You know what?
No, because
if I the national team, I can't win a game. That's the problem. Go ahead, Shaban. I have to discuss them out for now one day. Yeah.
Because I don't know if people believe that football level is one all across the world. I'm kind of figure that because my figure say a lot of Jamaicans really and truly don't watch football. Because a lot of persons when I dip on the road, I hear them attack the most. But when a Premier League match go on, how the Man U match go? So you never watch the game? Nah, man, I never have the time. them have the most talk about football. So I wonder if them probably just watch like a JPL game and think that is the level of all football across the world and believe that that is how everybody. Because honestly, JD, a lot of people where you hear probably a talk now,
Mm-hmm.
Them probably never yet go watch a football match yet, A lot of persons where you probably see in a chat, When you hear people come out and say, did this person score today? Did that person score today? Realistically, I watch them not really watch the game.
You have
The
a
results
solid
them I watch.
point. You have a solid point because remember, people, we have 115 here. Please get the likes up, man. Come on, let we do better on the likes today. Let we finish the stream with 150 likes at least. All right, so get it over 100 so we can creep to 150 so we can go over 200 because the more likes in the video, it's the further we can actually go. Where I will agree with you because look, Hutchinson scored yesterday. Hutchinson played for Jamaica, didn't play for Jamaica more than once, and him have a connection to play for Jamaica. Nobody report it. In play, they almost the entire game. Maggie scored for Jamaica.
Exactly.
Maggie scored. Say people talk about Maggie goal and what him do. And you realize that 15 minutes in playing of the game? You realize that?
That's the thing,
And it's a 42 minutes. He's averaging over 19 games, So he barely play a game, He's not one of the main players, Nobody checked that, So I'm just laughing. So I realize it's just hype, run this space, and maybe Jamaica football overall. It's not the education running Jamaica football.
I think Benzema said it good last year. Benzema said a forward can have a horrible game for 89 minutes, but make him score a goal in the 90th. And him everybody talk about. Not because a player score a goal. Brother, when I mean a first farm, me go on Pepsi trial. I mean under 14 JD. And me scored the one goal in a tryout. And me never make the team.
Yeah.
A goal doesn't necessarily mean that you had an awesome game. Yeah, the goal just means you kick the ball at the back of the net. The football play for 90 minutes. You know what? Me I play Money Cup. My coach tell me say, if you have the ball at your foot for more than 3 minutes and accumulated 3 minutes for your entire game, you have the ball too much. If you realize it in the JD, you all have the ball at your foot. If you calculate
I'm
mainly running.
Siobhan, remember every day I'm stuck in this book, But anyways, you brought up a good point, and that's what I was trying to explain to the people. Because everybody that comes and say Maggie should in the squad, they are not telling you that he's not playing, They never go into the metrics, they never told you anything at all. They just say Maggie, you need to make the team. So on what premise? So I just explained myself and said that I don't think he deserved to be there because if one, he's playing at a lower level, two, at a higher level, performing better than him in the same position. So it makes no logical sense. And they are not old, they are young. Casey Palmer is still young. You get me? And the way they talk about him and the way he performs at a higher level, which is better than you, I don't see the metrics. And if you use Daniel Johnson is older. That is true. But at the same time, he's delivering more than you at a higher level. And when he comes in the national team, he's delivering more than you as well.
Yeah, and Shadow Strike, Hutchinson still wants to play for Jamaica, yes. He still wants to play for Jamaica.
He came to Jamaica let me explain something to you, Siobhan. You see, anybody turns up for Jamaica and play even one day, it's the flight that they took to come here, they have to be serious. The waiting time for the papers. The waiting time for the papers. Yeah.
The 9 hour thing there, best believe, that's not easy.
No.
For your legs as a footballer?
Yeah, but to go on a plane, that every time you go on a plane, your the rate of you not coming off is not the lowest. All right, so if you're going to come here, it tells you are risking your life to come and play for Jamaica. Okay. That can't mean you're not serious. But at the same time, what I wanted to touch, Siobhan, the paper time. Greetings, Winston. Massive respect, everyone that comes in. Gonna come back to the shot and come back to the organization at the show. All right. Look at this, guys. The paper. I am a Jamaican, Siobhan. It's 7 months I am waiting on my passport to be renewed. I got 3 different IDs before Jamaica gave me my passport. And I'm still going to, see me have a bunch of pictures here, people, to send back to them because it took them 7 months to come and tell me that the 4 sets of ID the passport pictures that I sent to them is not good enough for them. And it was good enough for my international worldwide driver license, my international worldwide ID, and my international worldwide passport. But it's not good enough for Jamaica pictures. And you remember, at the same time, they told me that it was okay. They look at a pair of pictures that they sent me down the street to take. And they told me that it's not okay when it reached Jamaica. So them tell me in Belgium it's okay now. So I gave them 4 sets of pictures. And it was good for everybody on planet Earth. But it's not good for Jamaica. The 3 sets first, that's a 6. And then the next 2 that they registered and said it's okay. It's still not good enough. So when you hear, I said all that, guys. And I'm going to wait 3 more months. You see, Jason, they would laugh because him I deal with it too. If I never him, I would even get answer. If I never Jason, I wouldn't even get answer. So him know what true me attack. So I'm going to wait 3 more months. So it'll take me 1 year to renew a passport. And I'm a born Jamaican. All right? And I have documents.
JD, you remember the same show we did up on the other day with JT?
Yes.
We are all of those players with Simon they talk about.
One second, Chevan, before I go. I am not an ex-con. I have a clean because me no want that flying, Chevan. I am very much legal because they sent to Jamaica for papers in the same place. Belgium sent to Jamaica for papers in the same place. They gave them the papers and I got my passport. So they assisted others with papers for me to get my passport for a different country before I get the passport for my own country. Let that sink in.
All right.
Continue, because we have a clear ex-con.
All right. Yeah, that's very wise to clear it up as well. So guess what?
Because I'm not an ex-con.
So JT, the other day when JT did have the show in there, so like we're all what's the deal players.
Mm-hmm.
Why them something no come true yet? Just imagine, JT, you are a Jamaican, born and grew a Jamaica. It take you so long to get your documents. Just imagine somebody when a born a Jamaica, when a grew a Jamaica, with them I forgot you. So a lot of times persons for just say, yo, all right. I understand that JFF at times may not have done the best what they can do, but a lot of time everything is not on the JFF.
Facts.
The JFF,
that is where I was trying to lead to. That is where I was trying to lead to. So with all of that, Chevan, we put together the plan for come here, this frustration video with papers, and then the frustration video with the JFF too as well too, maybe.
Exactly.
Then put in the last part then where people always talk about the clubs them no want them to come and play for Jamaica because maybe them they get an eye brand in there as what them would actually get. So put all them to put together, they still come and play for you one time.
Exactly.
Why you think you have that luxury to come and tell me that that man is not what you would call it, that man is not that man don't want to play for Jamaica? That is absolute bollocks.
No, because persons are with the thing about it to realize with a lot of Jamaicans. So once a story put out there that is somewhat negative,
yes,
a lot of persons tend to run with it more than to say, yo, all right, maybe that's not true. Once the story negative, them are going to say, all right, the person probably don't want to play for Jamaica. When literally you have persons, even in that chat here right now, I tell you, say, yo, him know the people, him know the player family, and then the man still committed to Jamaica.
Yes.
You have persons when we tell you, say, the player still committed to Jamaica, them are going to say, a lie. But somebody come out and say the player not committed, they must say, yeah, the player don't committed. So it's like people just like the negativity at all times. Just leave it alone. If the player, believe me, if the player don't want to come play for Jamaica, he might go see it. Trust me. If somebody don't want to
because Craig Butler said it. Yes, Shutter Strike. It's because of Craig Butler said it, and you have a lot of people that research none at all. You have a lot of people them research none at all, so them just run with that. And then once I come and say it, they start beating me up. Look, listen to this. It's Hutchinson made a lot of these young players come and play for Jamaica. And all of the young ones, like the Mother Seals them and the Slicker Thomas them that wants to come and play, it's Hutchinson told them to come and play here. So why would he told them to come and play here? And they are all Chelsea players. All right. So if we fight
Even
with Chelsea
Look
players,
on even
they
Reece
are all
Nelson.
Chelsea players.
Look on
So
Reece Nelson. You think Reece
yeah.
Nelson? The something where Reece Nelson say. You think it have nothing to do with Hutchinson? It
Of
have
course,
everything to do with Hutchinson.
so I'm saying all of the players them, but remember Madasil and the other guy with their Arsenal said it was Hutchinson told them to come and play. So
Yeah.
why would a man not want to play for Jamaica and not want to see Jamaica being the best? Let me tell this now. That shut a striker. Hutchinson do more for Jamaica than Craig Butler. Wanna kill me? Hutchinson do more for Jamaica than Craig Butler. Me I say that right here, and you can click me send it to him. Yeah, because of him come up with this talk about dodging the cap. He might do more for Jamaica than Craig Butler because everything that Craig Butler do is for himself. All right? And I have no problem with that. I have no problem with that. That's your job. But don't come out and try to stay in a youth name. You understand me? When we have facts and proof that he might get players to make Jamaica better. Me don't know what you do because a 2 player alone me know you have. And him get more than 4 players to play for Jamaica. So within 1 year, he has done much mathematical than you. The facts him do more than you in a Jamaica, the little kid. You get me? So
all right, JD, remember the same thing what happened with Antonio? When everybody said
yeah. And then the JFF had to come out and say, oh, it was one man told him not to come and one man told him to come. When West Ham come out and say, brother, wanna stop lying to the public now, man? You understand me?
Exactly,
and
because
look how much people, Siobhan, look.
Not only that, JD, the other day when the coach got England, you hear which 2 players the coach they have by his side? Pinnock and Antonio, and them 3 there have meeting with the other potential players.
So, but all but Siobhan, you never even asked that. Now, Antonio is on YouTube and tell people say, yo, youth, not only now make England, You know, see, me not make England.
Exactly.
Why wouldn't you come and play out of it, Antonio's own mouth? Him there say, yo, me go talk to what the one we get the half cap and them throw him out by me top Ivan Toney. He must say me go follow war with Ivan Toney, just to make him play for Jamaica, So the man publicly I do better than all of these mans that you're hyping up in Jamaica and think that they are savior. He might be helping kids in Jamaica to get some money to help their family. That is good. But for the national team, Hutchinson does more for the national team than Craig Butler. I'm not asking, I'm telling you. And that is
all right, JD, I talked to Gray after the Honduras game. Me and him there sit down on a reason for a while. I tell him thanks and everything for come play for Jamaica. You know what the man tell me say? No, brother. I should be telling you guys thanks for have me come play for the country. Because you don't understand what playing for Jamaica, the little time when he play for Jamaica, has done for him career so far. And the man say him upset. It take him so long to come play.
Earlier.
Him and Omari Bell said the same thing to me. Me and Gray talk for about a good 2 to 3 minutes, and the man I say, yo, you know if you tell me thanks, me must tell you guys thanks to accept me for come play for the country. Come play for the country. And the man say him feel loved, and him say him wish him could have really show it more. And I say, like, we all people make it seem like the player them no want come play for Jamaica. I say no, the man them love it.
So Siobhan, you need to tell me sorry. Say so a 4 year me there to fight for the same cause, And you know why me did know that? Because me there foreign and know the oppression where people face. You get me worse if you have a certain colour. And you see it in England, but people just never understand. And everyone that tell me sell out and me no want no Jamaican band play for nothing. When me just tell them say the guys them equally them more oppressed than Jamaican band players. You know why? Most of the Jamaican band players them not gonna away. No disrespect. Them not out of Jamaica. Them in Jamaica are deal with them own people. Them man in England where people look down upon them and I try to bring them down and I say, oh, if you have so much money in this country and oh, if you be playing for the national team. So the pressure them under. You get me? It's not normal. So when people talk about, my son suffer, he need a little money for the national team. Them man, you go through worldwide crisis. You go through a little island crisis. You can still go chop a coconut or go eat a mango and all right, just the same. Them man, I go through bigger problems than majority of the youths in Jamaica. No disrespect. So what me try show is Everybody I go through them struggles. So why it have to be, oh, true, my born in Jamaica, I have to make the team. No, it don't make no sense, brother. You get me? Other people go through same other problems. Because believe me, in a Jamaica, if you suffer, Chevron, you're better off than me. If me not have a dollar, Chevron, me promise you, I can't call a soul. I'm a freeze and dead out the door, stiff like
But
wood. You understand me?
Remember to say my brother, remember to say I have a brother who live in England, you know. And him always say to me, you know, him say, yo, when you're working in them country here, you work a good job, yeah, you can see the benefits. But the difference between over there and Jamaica now, if you are somebody who has struggle, you work a little small job, it's easier Jamaica because nobody not give nothing overseas in England. Nobody not
Chevron,
give nothing overseas.
Chevron, me have a Julie tree in my backyard in my front yard of Waltham. I promise you, if me the Julie tree value around easy well 25,000 euros. Cause a $10 for your mango, a €10 for your mango. So and I can just go at my Julie tree and actually just get a mango.
Exactly.
And I have to pay €10 for one mango. So that means I have to pay 1,700 Jamaican dollars for one mango. I have a ackee tree in the back of my yard. I have to pay $50 for a tin of ackee. Over here, I need 2 tin. That's €100. So what you just said, that's a $20,000 for a mango and a 2 tin of ackee to cook a pot of food. 20,000. I'm not buy the saltfish. I'm not buy no water because our water more want than the salt. I'm not buy nothing as yet.
You know, see somebody put this up in the chat a while ago. The JPL off season, the players them have to fly go New York to go play one next mini tournament. You think so nobody will play for City can go do that?
No. True.
Man, even when you run up and down and play in a eagle ball, much less. You can't do that because they want to make sure so the player them. Even the game yesterday, JD, the Cavaliers game.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Even though Cavaliers win 3-love, but look upon it, I mean, if I say, yo, like, most of them players that people want to represent the national team against, like, them Central American team there. But honestly say it, I
think it's a scruffy game. The fluidity was not in it, you know, but we have to give them credit because them still a try, you know. So I just gave them the credit, you know. Me never really tried dig deep in the game because you hear some bad mind and all sorts of stuff. All right, people, massive respect. I dropped the link for others to join because we can't sleep on one topic too long because we have a whole heap of topic here. You can't run away now. Because you watch the schoolboy football. All right, but let me go through the next page. My boy, I bun mute. Jay Shai says JD versus CB. JD, you talk facts for most part. But sometimes when you get you're emotional, you get involved, you talk something that doesn't make sense. Like pointing out who does more for Jamaica. No, because I was always saying what he used to say that he does a lot for Jamaica is producing Leon Bailey. So I'm saying if a next man produce 4 players that's playing for the national team, he does more than you. That's all I'm saying. You know, I'm sorry if I come off emotional, but sometimes I don't like it because it's like you're saying you're doing something for Jamaica, but you're trying to bring down a person that is instrumental to continue Jamaica's success. So that means you're trying to bring down Jamaica at the time you're saying you're doing something for Jamaica. You get what I'm saying, Siobhan? You get me? That makes perfect sense because if you are saying you're doing something for Jamaica, but yet still trying to bring down an next man, and you have a reach to reach that man, and he might believe that, oh yeah, them no want me here, and make the guy don't come.
I think JD, you know, I think what you say, JD, I think what you are trying to say is you can big up your people without bringing down somebody else.
Yeah.
That's what you're trying to say.
Yeah, but at the same time, I'm saying that he's arming Jamaica as well because if you're forcing the kid not to come here, because through the man play for Chelsea, and clearly with India, Chelsea and playing in the big team where you actually I tell people say your player go play in. You understand me? Which me no know. I'm still a wait on that day for come. You get me? Your bad mind so bad. You try to take him down every notch, every time in the talk, and you send your foot soldier them out to try to take him down as well. Yo, let me just leave that man alone, yeah, man. Why? Aldian, I have nothing against him, but he was the one said it, and we are defending the player. We are defending Jamaica, Aldian. So you see, Aldian, if you have something against me, you have something against Jamaica as well. And that me I try to tell you. And you look like you love a man. You know? You love a man. And that's me gonna left it. Go ahead.
Yes. So, but all right, pertaining to the whole schoolboy football now.
But because
It was unfortunate what happened.
Siobhan, you can't rush the
I think you start.
No, me not start. Let me just give it because you have three other players. All right, let me go. You have Lati Bodier played, guys. Lati Bodier and Casey Palmer played in attacking midfield position. All right. No, Casey Palmer played in attacking midfield position. Played well. All right, but sadly, they lost the game. Lati Bodier plays in 3 at centre back. Let me just go through that, and then we just deal with this brother. Big Boss, which we have to give him his respect because we ain't talking enough about him, you know. Siobhan, we ain't talking enough about him, you know. Even though this was a lower division. Connor Boys Clark. He played yesterday in a lower. They played Exeter yesterday in the EFL Trophy, Southern Group G. All right, he had a good display. They won the game 9-0. So clearly they are better than the next team by a good stretch. 9-0, and he had the next 7. So every game he plays, regardless of which team, which competition he's playing in, he keeps on getting the highest rating out of our goalkeeper. Yes, so I just wanted to mention Connor Boys Clark.
He is a good shot stopper so far. I wish I could see more, to be honest. Especially for the national team. Hold on, the JD. Somebody come to me.
Okay, cool. Aldian said, you are a hater. You love man because every day you on CB name. They are in football, Aldian, and I never brought up the person's name. It was brought up on this show. And everyone knew who started the rumor, Aldian. So, Aldian, go back to your bed, wash out your eyeball them properly, and clean out your ears at the same time. All right? Clearly, you're brainwashed. All right? And I'm not going to give you any more clout than this second. All right? No, man. Why we're not? No, man. Don't remove Aldian, please, God. Don't remove Aldian. Leave him alone. All right? Yeah, man. We move on to the other information and got people. People smash the like button as soon as they come in. If you think my bad mind, you can say my bad mind. But one thing I know, me I try to defend Jamaica. Football, for be good. All right? Yes, that's all I'm trying to do. All right? Grimy Production said, leave CB alone. Let the man do what he's doing. Grimy, me and you are gonna have a problem there. Because if him interfere with Jamaica national team and I try disrespect the football team for them to come here, me I have a problem with that, Grimy. And me I have a problem with you too, as well. Because at Jamaica we want to do good. Me no want, after me no frighten for him and him play them. Me want Jamaica do good. And no want no 2 player him off. So 2 players can play for a Jamaican team? 2 players can make a Jamaican team? So when you run with the other team, them, the other players, them, because you try hype up your player, them, what happen? We got 2 players to play with. Me not buy a jersey, and me not support nothing. So you can buy my jersey, Grimy. Buy my jersey and you give it to somebody, and me alright. Me not did nothing.
JD.
Because me not, yeah, me not did
JD. JD, you give me advice for the take it. Just slow it alone. Because it a got every day. You have fans some fans where really and truly, if you say anything bad about Mr. Butler, them are go defend him at all costs. So what you are do?
But me not say nothing bad. You know, say it. Me just repeat what you say, Siobhan.
No, the thing is, JD, but you should have known this with Jamaicans. Once you go against what somebody say, them are gonna have it that you're against the person. So you know that's what Jamaicans stay from a longer time. So it makes sense.
What him say out time mouth and then go at what him say out time mouth and me I get beaten. And now me know say we say we are not hope. Let me don't go there so because me know me are gonna get beaten. But one thing me know, in our country, we no love man. But we seems to protect a lot of man. So me know if in our soul, something I go on. You know, we're subconscious. I'm not gonna say anything. I'm not gonna say anything. Me I got done it there because me know no one war with me. And me know no try kill me because when the ramp come tell me about my mother on the show. Let me get to the football now and they got it. Let me leave it alone because I know I will get a beating on this show. Alright? Grimy, the link is there. Grimy, you can come and talk all you want, say Grimy. Me so me say because I'm not war. Aldian, yeah, me no know people no don't block Aldian, make him talk because he gonna learn here. Alright? He gonna learn here. Alright? Yeah man, them say them love man, you know. Our country no love man. But we seems to have a fetish of security man. So me no know. Just leave it alone. Let me leave it alone. Anyway, so let me move on to Mannings Cup and the nice Dacosta Cup. All right, which I really want to talk about. I don't want to fight with no man, finna man, because the country don't support that. All right? Demo,
right,
leave it alone, Demo. Hello JD,
All
I
right.
tried to contribute to your channel, but it didn't go through. Do you have Zelle or Cash App? Determined, massive respect, but you see me, you have to just use the PayPal. Me I go drop the PayPal link and just use it because me no have no Zelle and no Cash App. Me no go out of my way to try collect people money, you know? Yeah, me no have them something. And me alright with uno support my video and drop a like every single time. That's why I say 200 likes. Me no want $200. Me no want 200 likes because tell you what, it's going to push my channel further and you're going to make someone else see me. But if you like what I do so far and you want to contribute, support the merch, support the PayPal in the description, or support the super chat version. Because what happened now, when you go to the Zelle and all of those stuffs, YouTube will realize that you're going behind their backs to take unnecessary money and then push you off their platform. So that's why I don't try to push so much Zelle, Aritam, Truetam, Western Union. That seems like me I look too much money outside YouTube. So I'm pretty much alright with what you're giving me determined. So use the PayPal. The link for the PayPal is in the description and it's going to come up on the screen like a graphic to show you that you paid the money as well. Alright? Yeah man, that is okay man. And love the fact that you always come give positive comments and we have some good conversation. That is even more than the money. Alright? Yeah man. So big up determined. Alright. Grimy said, JD, one question, answer this. Which local is doing better than CB? Just asking, saying nothing. Which local is doing better than CB? A lot. In terms of what they did, what Mona won last year, because that's what we're gonna equate it to. Mona never won much last year in the Mannings Cup, and I don't want to spend long on this. But Kingston, Campion did won a trophy and won the Coals as well. So with that said, now
Champion won Coals last year.
Yeah. So with that said, now that would mean Kingston Academy is doing better, and that level in the Schoolboy. So they are producing a lot, and they went overseas in Netherlands, and they are produced as well. So in terms of that level, that is one location that's doing well. Mount Pleasant, they won the JPL, and they do have an academy, so they are doing well as well. All right. So and Mr. Spade them. They are in the Caribbean Cup doing well. So it's what we equate well as, where we make up a bag of stories around it and just push one player for 16 years and say we are doing well. But if you look at the facts, a lot of other people doing better in Jamaica. A lot of other people. And we need to start give them credit. That's what we need to start do. So do research and give the people them credit. Because a lot of people do way better. Not even close, way better. But because we use one hype for sell for 60 years. All right? We just have a man move to Italy. If we just have a man move to Italy, in Itana, in Syria, nobody talking about that. Because you know why? In a blow up, and that man just scored 20 goal in the JPL. So improving something. He never scored 30 goals in the Mannings Cup. He scored 20 in the JPL, which is higher than the Mannings Cup. So you see, so come on, give everybody them credit, man. A lot of people in Jamaica doing things. And when we have a Jamaica national team, it means everybody combine to make Jamaica national team. It don't mean one man. We tell you about a story and cocoa juice. I mean, now I go stop saying it. I mean, now I go change. I mean, now I don't care how much you know want to subscribe. I mean, now change because me no run down things. Let me go back to football now. Come on, because me done burn them out now. They want to grind me. Me have a smoke grind me out. You know? Go ahead, Siobhan.
Yeah, so what I really want to say, the situation with what happened yesterday at the Clearmont and then Charlie Mount and the Dintel game.
Was it
was
a lightning? Was it a lightning?
Yeah, lightning strike again.
Yeah.
Some players got hit, and apparently the linesman got the.
So it was lightning or heart attack because I thought it was
lightning,
heart attack.
Lightning.
No,
lightning,
I thought it was heart attack because of the lightning. I never knew that they got hit.
Yeah, man, people get licked, man, because even MG that tell me, because he was there at the game.
Yeah.
You must say even him did, when the lightning strike, even him did get piece like him, they have a headache after. So look like it did affect him as well after. So you must say a good amount of persons actually got affected, but the linesman and couple players them say got the major hit.
Damn. People, we have to report that news. That is very much sad. So what happened? It's not ground properly, the region or something?
We're not sure, no, because apparently when MG there says like there was no rain. The place was just overcast. And it wasn't like they heard thunder or anything prior. It was just the first lightning lick and it just lit the field. And then the players then the people them go down. So kind of unfortunate what happened. So hopefully maybe hear something yesterday that the linesman probably never make it through, but I'm not hear no official news. So we just hope for the best for the time being.
Oh wow, I'm very sorry about that. Damn man. Yeah, I saw it, but I was clueless as to what's happening because I saw people on the ground here, you know? So no, you're explaining to me now. Damn man. Sorry about that, people. Yeah. Hopefully we can make these grounds. Obviously, you can't stop lightning still, but you can try to. You can do things that can maybe push it away. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, because a better grounded location would be better and can push it away. I don't know. People that knows about how lightning works, because I'm not educated in every department, but I think that if you ground the location better.
I was wondering if they
push
can
it away,
put I always wonder if they can put like one of the lightning rods them close to the field, to each field. So whenever lightning come close to the field, the lightning rod them would have just catch it and done. But I'm not sure the physics behind it. So, but
they say you can deflect it, but it's on away, man. It's on away. Damn. Jay Shai said, JD, please stop your nonsense. Craig Butler did it with restriction, lack of support. So if achievement is good, no, he's not gonna stop. All right then, Jay Shai, I will give him his credit, but all I'm saying is acknowledge others. They ask me who is doing it, so I just proven others that are doing it and even doing it bigger, as in like bringing more kids to places and legitimate things that you can check and see back. That's all I'm saying. So for persons that watching the show could learn that others are actually doing something. It's not just one thing and everybody at Jamaica suffer and we not improve football or nothing. Because sometimes when people speak, it seems that way. But you have a lot of persons improving and coming here to improve the society. Benfica the other day came here, Benfica is one of the best academies in the world at developing talents. And they came here. They had a camp in Jamaica as well. So Jamaica is getting what it truly deserves. Yeah. Shamsik said, JD, it's open area, so lightning can do a lot of damage. Yes, I know. But I'm saying you can do something to push the lightning away, right? That's all I'm saying. I don't know about it. You have to, the educated people on that side, let me know. But I don't know. But I heard something like that,
JD, I step out of my office for a bit. So,
yes,
if you keep me join back. Come
all
outside.
Right, no problem. All right, respect. All right, so that is Chevron. So Chevron will come back when that time comes. All right, so yeah, me alone back here. I'm gonna go through my results. Yeah, but let me continue. Kingston Academy, Mount Pleasant. Yes, Jaim. That's what I've said. Pal work at Jamaica. JD. Okay, PayPal. Yeah. Oh God. But the link is in the description for the person that wanted to donate. It's in the description. I'm trying to get the PayPal link. Let me try see if I can get it again. 1 second, guys. People, please smash the like button, share, and subscribe. And don't judge me on that 5 minutes, but go through the whole of the video and listen good, because some of these people are setups. All right, Tennessee said, JD, just leave that alone, bro. We know here that the man, we know the truth. Yeah. Dr. Europe, big up yourself, said it. No, you don't want it close to the field. What they can do is get a lightning meter, so it gives a warning before it gets closer. Okay, thank you very much. All right. Boston said, well, there was a church in America that have lightning restrictions installed, and the church burned down to the ground. So the receptors did nothing for the church. Okay. Remember, I don't know, I'm not acting like I know, That's a territory that I'm not going to pretend, it's not going to work, We have 99 likes on the video. People do better than that. Let me double it up, all right? 200. JD, the JPL is going to have a lot of eyes, and this season, with the amount of players that got transferred this from the JPL, I do agree. And what they're doing on a higher scale as well. All right? Yes. So Jamaica is getting the publicity that it deserves. All right? And I'm not going to let anyone take away people's hard work when they're not doing any work. That's all I'm saying. So I'm going to big up Mr. Speedem, big up Kingston Academy, and all of the other guys in CC. That's pretty much letting me believe that Jamaica kids them have talent into football. All right, these guys convinced me that Jamaica kids them have talent when I saw CC playing. Tyrone Williams said, lightning rod is a device rising above the facility that divert lightning current into the ground without entering the facility. It's consist. Oh, okay. All right, lightning strikes anywhere, bro. Okay, all right, no problem. Then, well, we couldn't avoid it then. So, people, once they see it seems like it's not good, a few lightning strikes, just get off the field, because it might not end well for you. All right, sorry about that. So we have some results, guys. Yesterday we talked about the groups, so we're gonna go through the results so you can get up to speed. All right. What make you people think I am fighting with JD? I state JD talk facts. No, man, J Shy. No, that's why I answered you. And explain to you what I'm saying. I never said I answered you. I never attacked you. I answered you to explain my point, which you said not making sense, All right. Anyways, let me talk some football, some youth football. Who is the talents? Who are those talents that we're looking for? All right. Who are those talents that we're looking for this year to come out of the Mannings Cup and Dacosta Cup? All right. We saw a lot last year, and we still have a lot of young kids doing good in the JPL. All right. So you don't have to necessarily playing in Mannings Cup to be a top young talent. Once the age is there. All right. So who are those talented kids that we should be looking for? All right. So we have Kingston Technical lost 1-0 to Tivoli. All right. 1-0 to Tivoli. So Tivoli get back some points to push themselves. We're going to go on the listing after. Haile Selassie defeated Jonathan Grant at Haile Selassie as well. So Haile Selassie proving that exactly what we said about them. They are a good team. All right. Travis, I was watching the clip. Haile Selassie, 2-0. Big win for them right there. Denham Town, 3-1 over Greater Portmore. So Greater Portmore start is not good. All right. Eltham, 3-1 over Dunoon. All right. So that's a good win for Eltham right there. Campion College, We heard that Champion College did play well in the last game, but it was sad for them not to pick up all the points. And Champion College is one of them that we wanted to watch because they are connected to Kingston Academy. So we wanted to see how it translates when you have a football team of academy kids and they are traveling the world, and we are not the highest in football development. So I wanted to see how they are going to work. So I'm going to look at their ages on the pitch comparative to the others that they're playing with, and then we can do a calculation to see what's really going on, and then we can truly judge to say, okay, what level of worldwide education these guys have received and their age and how they did in the Manning Cup or whatever league they're playing in. So I've always liked to watch Champion. So them getting a 3-0 victory over Pembroke, I'm going to find that game and check it myself. All right, I like that. So Champion will be one of the teams that I'm going to watch this season. Georges 7-1 over Arden. So Georges comes back with a bang. So man's like Omzo and man's like Owen can feel better in themselves. So Georges is back. 7-1. All right. Waterford over Jose Marti. Good win for Waterford. Jose Marti 1-0. Wow. All right. So that group is shaking up. All right. Then you have St. George's 3-1 over Donald Quarry. So St. George's put themselves in a good position. Wolmer's comes back again with a 4-2 victory over Vauxhall. So that is decent. And then we have Papine. Papine got a win. You knew that Richie was at Papine last season. So that is good. All right. So Papine got a win on the books. And games to come. Later, I think, because this is the 20th and it does not have any location calculator. So I think it's the 20th. 1:30 p.m. Jamaica time. Yes. These are all live times. All right. It's not converted by my location. Camperdown versus Kingston College. Want to say that Kingston College should still... This is going to be a good game. I'm not going to jump to call this. Because Kingston College, they said it got a little bit weaker. All right. And Camperdown, last year, proven that they are a good team. They are a good team. So I will check to see how much players they do keep. And... judge them properly. But I think this game is a good game. Still believe that Kingston College is the favorites for this one. Penwood versus Idel. Think Idel will win this one. Convincing. Penwood. Charlie Smith Calabar. Owen said, feel better? Question. Where did we even go, JD? We did well. They were just sad to be in a tougher group. KC is a lot weaker. Thank you, Marcelo, for that one. And people still talking about the Lightning. All right. So Calabar versus Charlie Smith, guys. Charlie Smith, always a good team. Charlie Smith, Norman Manley, always a good team. I remember back in the days when Charlie Smith buzzing. Charlie Smith had what? Chinsu, Craig Hunter, Bassa. You had every single decade you have some serious ballers came through Charlie Smith. All right, some serious ballers. Obviously, most of them might not turn out to represent Jamaica and stuff. But to be honest, because of the area, I'm from Jungle just the same, and Charlie Smith is Pele as well. Yeah, man, and a whole heap of ballers came from Charlie Smith, man. At one point I was sad not to go to Charlie Smith than Chenchtown at the time, because the footballing thing, you would have had a better chance to turn out better, yeah. So, yeah, Charlie Smith played good last year, and I do believe that they are going to play good. I don't know if Bassa had a chance in the national team, but Bassa was good in the Premier League for a long while. So I think Bassa might got a chance in the national team. So majority of them turn out. I don't know if Craig Hunter had gotten a chance in the national team, because one time I heard that Craig Hunter either got shot in his leg or something like that. I don't know. I'm not sure if I have not confirmed that because I was already overseas. All right, so maybe Craig Hunter never got a chance. Someone watching this video might tell me, all right, but Craig Hunter was a baller. Me and him come through primary school, high school, I think maybe a year or two or something like that, yeah. But we came through that same spell. JD, remember, I don't know, you know. All right, Charlie Smith. Okay, you're saying that I'm old. Oh, God. Him did get 2 games. Okay, thank you, Unruly. So people know you have older persons here in the chat. Yeah, nice. So it can help me. No, Craig didn't play for the national. Okay, so Unruly, you know both of them. So you're a jungle man then. If you know both of them, you have to be jungle man. You? All right. So I know people. I don't see the one. What's his name from the other day? Our Virgin man, Shatter. We don't see from the other day. He's a Calabar man. You know. I think Charlie Smith taking this one. All right. Charlie Smith taking this one. Charlie Smith taking this one, people. All right. Charlie Smith taking this one for me over Calabar. Spanish Town, Jamaica College. Think Jamaica College taking this, even though it's Spanish Town's home game. Meadowbrook, Cumberland. I can't tell in this game. Yeah, but maybe Meadowbrook, maybe. Cedar Grove, Excelsior. Excelsior started out on maximum point in the same group as Stats, so they want to not slip up. So, and it's at home, so I want to think that Excelsior will get the better of Cedar Grove. It's going to be a tough game, but Excelsior is always a good team, and I saw them. They are still good, so I think they're going to push on and defeat Cedar Grove in this one. Bridgeport, Clancarty. Bridgeport I'm going for in this one. Mona, St. Mary College. Going to say Mona will take this one as well. All right. Yes. Going to say Mona taking this one as well. All right. St. Catherine, Edith Dalton. St. Catherine I'm going for here. Innswood, Holy Trinity. And I'm going to take Holy Trinity right there. So that is the games. The standings at this point. Let me give it to you. All right. Yes. So Zone A, Idle on 3 points, goal difference 4 after 1 game played. All right, Charlie Smith will be going into their second game. They are on 3 points as well, but have not scored as much goals as Idle. So that's why they're in second spot. Calabar played 2 games, but on 3 points. So Calabar, if they can't win the next game against Charlie Smith, they are down under, because this is a tough group. You have Kingston College, Calabar, Charlie Smith, Idle in the same group, and even Camperdown. Who you think actually coming out of this group? Group A looks like a group of death. Who you think coming out of this group, people? Who you think coming out of this group? This is tough. Wow. All right, so Idle started off good. Think Idle will fight, because Idle became a good footballing school in the later 2000s, you know, at least from my knowledge, you know, when he started, I've had kids leaving from other schools to go there. Yeah, Charlie Smith did well last season. Calabar never did well last season, but clearly they might improved as to age. Kingston College still a fighting team. Obviously, Cranky said that they are in transition, so they should have been skipping a year for reasons I don't know. Yes, Camperdown in it. They showed some skills last year. Last year they were in the Mona group, and they were the one that led me to tell Craig Butler that they are not going to win anything, because the big striker last year tore through his 3 whatever system he was using, because he just went to the flank and they tried to play the diagonal ball to him and split all the defensive line and caused them all sorts of problems. And that's why I told him there, and I saw it from early, that if they're going to stop by the system, they might not go places. And that's exactly what it worked out, you know? So it's us football people, all right? Yes, it was football, and even though I'm talking about a person, I was just revisiting conversation we had before. You understand me? Yes. So that showed me that the Camperdown team was deadly. You know? Yeah. Bless up, Jason Guna. How you doing, man? Kwani, how you doing? Idle, Jason and Idle should be punished. Okay, all right. Unruly are dead with laugh. I don't know why he's dying with laugh. Yeah, I have the video here, when I told him that that Camperdown big forward split that line. Craig, you're not winning nothing. So stop telling me foolishness. You understand me? Because he might tell me about him 4-2-2, 17, 25, 80. And I said, no, it not gonna work. If Camperdown is not the best team and them split that line, so when it reach them big team, the Craig, you're not winning them games there. Yeah, the video is on my channel. Go and check it. And him cuss all him want. But I did tell him, everyone can attest to that. And I said, nah, I am learning football. Whatever you telling me ain't working. You think them people, them team are either team? And then I talked about, that midfielder they had in JC. It was JC. No, was it? No, it was JC. Yes, man. The JC midfielder. I said, if you have the JC midfielder and you had the big forward, that played in the Mannings in the JPL, playing, and you had all other players them for JC. You can't be JC. You can't be KC because you had Whisper and you had a midfielder that can pass the ball through Whisper. So we went down on a chopping up segment to show him how much teams he couldn't beat. And all of those teams that I told him live that he's not going to beat, they destroyed his team. You understand me? Yes, and it was because of one system, because of him stuck into that system. Yes. So I have to give him credit. He stuck to his system as what he told me. But they still tore through his system because Whisper and the midfielder that links the ball tore through his system. JC, the same. I don't. What the JC midfielder, man? We know about the centre back. The centre back we talk about always. He had a super game as well. Yeah, but all of them tore through the system. Them not hear. Them not like to hear when JD talk. No. I'm going to talk because I said it to their master in front of him face. So it's not like it was in front of somebody else's face. You know, Pele Wilson's son. Yes. Pele Wilson's son. That's the one that I'm talking about. Yes, man. Yeah. So, yeah, it's a long time I've been here chopping up football, people. So don't believe that I have nothing against anybody. All right? It's just me like to talk about football. Yeah, soccer, yeah, big up. So Kingston Technical after 2 games played, 6 points. All right, 5 goals difference. Then you have Tivoli after 3 games played, they're on 4 points. All right, and then you have Jamaica College only play a game. All right, yes, they are on 3 points already. Okay, so obviously I expect them to jump up because even with Tivoli have 2 games over them. All right, and the Kingston Technical had a game over them and several goals. So they need to make up goals. Spanish Town 2-2. All right, and Meadowbrook 1-2, and Cumberland and 0. So this is going to be a next tough group because I think Kingston Technical will fight to try and make it out. Spanish Town always be a tough team, yeah. And then you have Jamaica College with Tivoli. Tivoli will learn from last season and want to come in. Let me know if Kwame, not Kwame, I'm thinking about Kwame Richardson. Our version from YouTube, let me know if he's still the coach over there or the assistant coach. Soccer at his club in Belgium now. Oh, yeah, Mirak. Yeah, I heard about it. Yeah, true. Chevy said Pele Wilson's son should have never left school to sign with Butler. Okay, no, man. If he believes it's a good deal, then let him go. You know, let him go, man. Let me know who you think will come out of this group. I am still going with Jamaica College. Kingston Technical, they have a good amount of players as well through the academy. Yeah, I'm going to check up the amount. So they are going to be a tough team. And they played 3 games, guys. 3 games. So they lost 1 game. So Tivoli, Kingston Technical will fight for 2nd and 3rd spot. But I think Jamaica College coming through this one first. All right? Yes, they are going to be first in this one. I want to say Kingston, Jamaica College, Tivoli, and then Kingston Technical. I think Kingston Technical will drop off, but they're going to be good enough to take 3rd. Tivoli will grow stronger and take 2nd. Jamaica College first. All right, Karume, yes, Karume, I'm talking, Karume. Zone C, people. Zone C. Eltham, 3 wins in 3. Wow. Damn. What's up with this Eltham team? Damn. Goals difference 17. Eltham people. Eltham. Unruly. Naman man you went to. Okay. Eltham going on mad people. 17 goals after 3 games played. Haile Selassie, 14 goals after 3 games played. I still think Haile Selassie winning this group. Haile Selassie winning this group, people. Yes. So anytime Eltham and Haile Selassie square off, think it's going to be murder. All right. Then you have Jonathan Grant, 3 points after 2 games played. All right. Yeah. Because Haile Selassie defeated them 1-0. And then you have them and Town on 3 points as well. Dunoon on 0 and Greater Portmore on 0. This is going to be a tricky group as well, you know. Jonathan Grant is not a walk in the park, people. All right? Yes. So I think Eltham with this brilliant start might take second spot. Haile Selassie takes first spot. Jonathan Grant takes third spot. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it as that. I think only the top part switches. Then Town will still stay in the 4th spot. That's what I'm going with. Let me know yours on the rerun, people. Smash the like button as you come in, share, and subscribe. After me never get transferred. Alright? Alright, no problem, unruly. Then we have Excelsior stats. 2-2 games played apiece. Goal difference lock. So stats and Excelsior goal difference lock. Stats will be leading after this round of fixtures. Yeah? Alright. So joint at the top of the 2 games played. Tarrant on 3 points. 1 loss and a win there. Alright. After 2 games. Cedar Grove lost the first one. And Bridgeport lost the first one. Clancarty lost both games. Who are you taking, guys? Excelsior stats. Excelsior stats. Remember, stats did well, people. Stats did well. Almost won the entire Manning Cup. But because of limitations in the keeping department, as in natural limitations of the height of the goalkeeper, made Stats never won the entire thing. Because I strongly believe that if we had a goalkeeper that was actually taller, we would have won the entire thing. So I think Stats toppling Excelsior have a top spot this year. Because what I've realized about Stats, they kept plucking out very good talents. Across several years. Yes, obviously you can say the same for Excelsior because Excelsior did it maybe for 20 years consecutive. But I want to say that Stats going back the same damn place every single year. You know, not necessarily Excelsior. Excelsior will go far this year, then go to the next round, then drop off a little bit. But Stats go into the latter part of the actual conversation. All right, so not hyping up Stats, people, but I have to still give Stats credit, Yeah, man. All right, so let me hear the bad mind people in the chat now. Devon says, good morning, JD. Big up yourself, massive respect. Anxious says Stats. Okay, we're not on nobody a fight against Stats. Okay, I guess the bad minded people don't wake up as yet. Chevron Pierre said, 1 Jamaica College, JD. JC have Stats ticket. Me and you we were watching the game. I will know that if the goalkeeper had 2 more inches, that's it. You're done for. Demo said 1 Stats. Big up Demo. Jason Guna said Stats. Yeah, man. All right. Stats is basically Portmore United U team. Here, there now. Man starts to get bad-minded. So CC, who for team is CC? Who for team is Campion? We just talked about how Campion is pretty much the Kingston Academy team. So everyone has their team. Mona might be Phoenix Academy team. And JC might be somebody else's team. So come on, man. We can't keep on fighting Stats. If it was KC doing that good, or JC, no, JC did well. But Georges or KC, then you guys would have had different conversations, Yeah, so I think Stats winning this. Excelsior coming second, and then Tarrant might creep in. Yeah, our Cedar Grove. Yeah, the third spot can go anywhere. Yeah, but Stats and Excelsior should come out of this one comfortable. All right. And then we have Zone E. St. Catherine on 6 points of the 2 games. Mona on 6 points of the 2 games. But St. Catherine scored more than Mona. Edith Dalton, Norman Manley, Holy Trinity, Innswood, and St. Mary. All right. Who you think coming out of this group? JC is everybody you team. Yes, yes. Yes, because they went out and bought all of the players there. Yeah. All right. Yes, JC bought a lot of players from everywhere in the world. So you should not be coming here telling me about, Stats team is pretty much Portmore United whole team. And JC buy everybody that is the best. So what about that, Chevon? Take that. Thank you, Jason. All right, so St. Catherine leading now. Big Bad Mona second. Edith Dalton will be a problem. They're already on 3 points after 1 game played. Norman Manley played 2. I think I love this group. This is a group that I'm gonna keep my eye on. All right, because Norman Manley always turn up, Always turn up, So hopefully Norman Manley have a good team that can cause some problems. At least have a diagonal ball in here, Norman Manley. All right? Just have a diagonal ball in here. All right? And a big forward. And a murder out here. A murder out here. And RJ said, JD, you want Mona lose, don't it? No, I just said I just want Norman Manley come from my one of my hometowns, which is Walton Park Road. All right? Yeah, man. So I just want, I know St. Catherine is good. Edith Dalton can cause problem. So I just want more people have problems in the group. Yes, I'm going to show you all these people. They are wicked. Listen to how wicked they are, people. Every other group, I've tried to cluster 4 teams to make it more competitive. And as soon as I've done this to this group, you guys start war now because you just want me and one human being a fight. Owen said JC is CARICOM, man them recruit from all over the Caribbean. Yes, and this man have the man bright. All right. Grimy family. 1 Mona. Grimy, which school you went to? You see if I'm a Mona and somewhere else, I tell you, man. Demon says 1 Mona cause Craig gone. Algia dead with laugh. Yeah, man. Unruly said, Norman Manley for my money. All right. Okay, Grimy. Okay, you can support Mona if you went to Mona. All right. Yeah, man. People, we need 2 more subscribers to hit up the big 8,000 and a whole heap of subscribers. So hit the subscription if you're new. All right. Share. All right. And like up the video. Yeah, man, we are going to beat up Craig and him friend them. Well, I'm going to keep an eye on this one. All right? Yeah, man. Yo. Oh, okay, Pastor, let me give you the link. Sorry about that, Pastor. I never knew that you wanted to join. This is the link, Pastor, for the Discord. So please come in and give your tape because I never wanted to go a certain time, But this is the link for people that want to join the show. Give their tape because I'm already close to the end. All right, let me try to slide over to the other groups. St. George's, Waterford. No, but we have not predicted this group, guys. So what you said, who win in this group? People tell me. Who win in zone E? Who win in zone E, people? For me, I wouldn't mind Norman Manley fire up and come in a placement. St. Catherine, I know that they're going to fight for a spot. Mona, I expect Mona to be there and fight for a spot as well. Alj said Mona. Mirak said, yeah, last Georges did a play the under 16. Now them experienced and ready for the league. So already Georges man's them. I said them ready to take it. Last year was a fluke. And KC had a wonder kid on their team. So it was luck why KC won those games. That's what Mirak saying, Jesus God. So let's see if what Mirak saying is actually right. Okay? Yeah, man. We will come back to zone E. Let me write it down. Zone E is the zone that I need to watch. Because it is the fight zone, Yeah, zone E. All right. And then Owen comes with his extra excuse. Oh my God. So George is now 3 games played, 3 wins, 23 goal difference, conceded 2. Or else it would have been 25. All right. Big bad Georges. Waterford, 7 points. Osemarty, 6 points. Campion, 4 points. Arden 0 and Pembrokeshire 0 after 3 games played. So this group is going to be a tough group because I still believe that Campion will fight for a position in this group. Campion will fight for a position in this group. So I do believe that this is going to go much, much, much further, people. Much, much further. All right? Yes. Like this group is going to have a upset in it. This Georges, Waterford, Osemarty, Campion. I don't know how those 4 teams end up in the same group. Wow. Mirac says, JD, we beat big bad KC with Whisper on it last year in 1 leg. Yeah, that was the first game. Yeah, when people said that they had Whisper, the left back had Whisper in his pocket, something like that. Yes, and then after that, a pure smoking and get. Yes, I remember. I covered the game, right? And Leon says, Usi. No, Leon, I don't know, Big Bad Leon. Leon, the thing is here now, so come give me some input on the games them. We want to go through all the games them. Well, this is the group of that. This is the group of that, guys. Waterford, Osemarty, Campion, Georges. Campion don't look good in preseason. Okay, they're already on 4 points. They have a draw and a win. So I'm gonna watch him. Georges and Campion coming out. All right, it should be 3 teams coming out. I bet 3rd place. Yeah. Zone G, Wolmers, St. Diego, Vauxhall, Donald Quarry, Papine, Ascot. Papine is on 3 points. Everyone in this group has at least a point. All right. STGC looks like the real deal. All right. So just give them the trophy from now. All right. Give them the trophy from now. All right. Yeah, man. And let me just run over to the next, what you would call it now, the next half of Jamaica, all right, which should be the Dacosta region. I want to run through that and then we give our take, all right? Run through that and then we give our take, all right? Yeah, man. Gerald Campbell, massive respect, yeah, man. Andrew, SS for the donations. Once the donation comes in, it's right there, all right? Yeah, people, smash the subscribe button. Let me get up over the 8,200 and start running to the 8,000, the 9,000, all right? Yeah. Damn, Arden, no have a good team, all right? Alge, big up yourself, man. Yeah, man, we might war all want. Alden, war with me. Alden, it's not me. I never did anything to you. All right, we never did nothing to you. I never blocked you from anything. Yes. Manning passed the group stage in the new coach. It's new coach. We have okay. So Manning has a new coach. So he's hoping that they do get something this year. All right, CC to the world. Yeah, man. Let me bring up back CC here. Let me bring up back CC right here. All right. So we have Cornwall College, which is the other CC. All right. 7 points of the 3 games. Maldon, 6 points of the 3 games. And Irwin, and 4 points of the 2 games. St. James, 3 points of the 2 games. Spot Valley, 3 of the 3 games. Green Pond, blank, 3 losses. All right. Yes. So Cornwall should be the winner of this one. Irwin should fight on to get the 2nd spot. And Maldon and St. James will fight for the final spot right there. And then in Zone B, you have Rossies. All right. The only name I know it has. And will not call it another name. Tycoon says, praying for the players in the school. Yeah. We talked about it. Tycoon, bless up yourself. Thanks for being here. Then we have Rossies, 3 wins out of 3. They're back, looking good. All right, but hopefully they continuously look good like this. All right, but because sometimes when they do reach next round, like last year, they kind of fell off, you know. From 2 out of 2. I think From will come back. All right, let me know. Rossies are From who winning this group. I think it's between both teams. Yes, Greenpond on 3 points of the 2 games. Merlin Hattie on 3 after 3. And Cambridge on 0 out of 4 games played. I think From will pip Rossies, people. Omar Fowling said, I don't know why my school, Arden, keep entering when we treat it as a extra curriculum. Other teams pump money like FC. Okay. all right, Omar Fowling. Understood. All right, I'm going with From taking this one. All right. So anyone goes to Rossies, no problem. Cedric Titus, 6 still after 2 games played. All right. Yarcastle, I still think Yarcastle will do good. I still think William Nib will do good as well in this group. Ocherias on 3 after 2. So maybe, and Brownstone on 4 after 2. So maybe this group becomes a big one. A lot of teams in this group. 8 teams in this group. So can you put 8 in one and then 5 in one? Oh, is it because of the distance, people? Because you have 8 teams in one group and then you have 5 in one group and you have 6 in one group. This is very, very much unbalanced, man. 8 teams. Jesus, God. And then you have so much good teams because William Nibby is good. Brownstone is good. Yarcastle good. Cedric Titus. Ocherias coming in, doing something. By region, that's why. Well, we have to change up some of the region. We have to send somebody go to a far destination. It has to work a different way. All right. Zone D, people. Black River, Mannings, 4 after 2. Petersfield, 3 after 2. Grange Hill, 3 after 3. And Naklava, 0 after 1 game played. Zone E, BB Cook on top, 6, 2 out of 2. Stets, 2 out of 2. Monroe College, 4 out of 2. Sydney, 4 out of 2. Magathi, 1 out of 2. And Newell, 1 out of 2. And Lacovia, 0 point. With Roger Clark, 0 out of 2 as well. All right. Manchester was the team last year that a lot of people liked. Even Leon Price liked a team. All right, Manchester started well, 2 out of 2. All right, Bel-Air, the same, 2 out of 2. Mayday, 3 out of 2. Decarteret College, 3 out of 2. Cross Key, 0 out of 2. And St. Joseph, 0 out of 2 as well. And then Zone G, all right, Knox College, 3 out of 3. Mile Gully, 2 out of 3, which is 6 points. Belfield, 2 out of 3, which is 6 points. So this group is good. Christiana, that did okay last season. So, but they only have 3 out of 3. 3 points out of 3. Wow. Davis I, 1 out of 3. And Omud, 1 out of 3. Take care. And we have Zone H here. Edwin Allen, 2 out of 2, which is 6 points. Clarendon College, Big Bad CC. Let me see when CC will be playing their 3rd game. 2 out of 2 as well. Kelix High has 3 points out of 2 games. Lennon has 3 points out of 2 games. Thompson Town and Claude Mackay on 0 points out of 2 games. All right, so CC group is Zone H. All right, Zone H. All right, yeah. So remember, I have to check my things, people. All right, so I know what to cue in on. All right, Dacosta, and this is the Manning Cup. Zone I, Anata Bay, 3 wins out of 3. Taki, 7 out of 3. Horace Clark, 4 out of 2. St. Mary Tech, 4 out of 3. And Wycliffe, Martin High, 4 out of 3. St. Mary High, 3 out of 3. And you have Ona, 0 out of 3 are Lona, 0 out of 3. I think this is an I. All right, so it's Ona, 0 out of 3, and Karan, 0 out of 2. All right, that is for Zone I. All right, Zone J, you have Dintil, which is the next team that you need to watch. Then you have Enid Bennett, or Enid Bennett, 3 out of 2, and Claire Charlie Mount, 3 out of 1. McGrath, 3 out of 2. Iwatan, 0 out of 3. Zone K. It's a lot of zones. Morant Bay, 2 out of 2. All right. Paul Bogle, the next team that you might need to look at. Yellas and Paul Bogle, 3 points after 2 games played. And you have Robert and 0 after 2 games played. Rossi should win that group. Kouani, I went for Zone L, Glenmore, Denby. Glenmore leading 3 out of 3. Denby, 2 out of 2. So I guess once they do play their final game, maybe they can catch up on Glenmore as well. Old Harbour lost their first game. And Central, which is a good team, last season, they are on 0 points after 2 games. Wow, poor us. 0 after 2 as well. So Central, let me know for people supporting Central, how good are they this season? Because they have scored only 1 and conceded 10. All right, so I guess Central is not as hot as last season. All right. Zone M, Garvey Masea, which is a popular team for a lot of reasons. 2 wins out of 2. And Veer won their game. Obviously, they have a next game to play. Kemp's Hill, 3 out of 2 games. And Foga Road lost their 1. And Tassius Golden lost both games right there. Zone N, you have Happy Grove. And I think it should finish at Zone N. Happy Grove, 6 points out of the last 2 games. Titchfield, 3 out of 2. Port Antonia, 3 out of 2. And Fair Prospect lost both games. All right, yes. So it looks not nice. So what we will do, let me give you the games. And then that's it about it. Horace Clark versus Karan Hall. And that should be today. Yes, Edwin versus Kellett's I. That will be today as well. Claude Mackay versus Clarendon College at 3:30. So I guess tomorrow I will have to talk about Clarendon College. I guess. So let's see if they can smoke Claude Mackay. And then, we can see more of them. Yeah. Lennon, Thompson Town. All right. Bel-Air, Descarteret College. Cross Key versus Manchester. So Manchester is the next team that I'm going to look at as well. So I want to get this footage. So anyone that has these footages, please send it to me. All right. St. Joseph versus Mayday. Roger Clark versus Lacovia. Magathi versus BB Cook. Sydney versus Monroe College. Stets versus Newell. So Stets game might be, I need to see some footage on that. Naklava versus Petersfield. Yard Castle versus Ferncourt High. I want to see Yard Castle as well. Titus started the season well versus Discovery Bay. And those are all the actual information we have on the day, people. All right? Yeah, man. So we have done 2 hours and 8 minutes. That's a lot. Let me see the likes on the video. Yeah. Please do smash the like button, share, and subscribe, people. All right, yeah, man. Thanks to all the personnels that checked out the stream. We are on what? We have not reached 150. Yeah, so get with 20 more likes on this, people. Share and subscribe. All right. So we have done what we have to do for the day. Yeah. So thanks yet again for another entertaining one in the morning. All right. Can't say we are not burning down the building every single morning. All right, yeah, man. So we have to say big respect to all of you lots that came out and supported again. All right, yeah, man. Yeah. So bless up Owen, Leon Price, Real Baller, Travis Pessoa, J.S. Guna, Kouani, Omar Fowlin, Vinny, big up yourself. Massive respect. All right. Grimy Tycoon, Tom, in the building, Aldine, Aldre, even though Aldine a bun me out. Miraki in the building, massive respect. Unruly, big up yourself. Yeah, man, yeah, man. Demo, big up yourself. Brian Burke in the building. Devon says, you're doing a great show, JD. Devon Smith, thank you very much for that, all right? We will continuously research and try to bring some entertainment, but also some information as well, you know? Yeah, man. And JD, loud George's name. All right, sorry, I'm very sorry. All right? They are playing in the competition, so what should I do? All right? You over here burning down the buildings. Yeah, man. Big up. All right. Big up yourself, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. All right. So, people, take care and have a nice one. Smash the like button on your way out. The subscription button on your way out. Yeah, man. All right. Bye-bye. Peace out.